This past Sunday, 10/26, was a great weekend to buy newspapers on Sunday because there were 3 coupon inserts in them. This fabulous P&G, my very favorite, and we also got Smart Source and a Red Plum. I already have my Red Plum coupons cut out, sliced out of the inserts. So what I do is buy 11 newspapers each week. If you're just starting with couponing, you should buy 2 newspapers on really good Sundays that have the good inserts in there, because some Sundays just have 1 Smart Source in them that's kind of plain. So if you're just starting, that will be a good weekend to skip if you just find out there's just 1 insert coming up. But if you are really committed to getting started with couponing, buy 1 newspaper for every member of your household, and as a minimum. So we have 5 in our household, and I used to buy 4 newspapers, and so then I bumped it up to buying 11. Now, one thing that you do want to do is buy your newspaper at a grocery store or a drugstore that is an open newsstand. You can pick up your newspaper and thumb through and make sure your inserts are in there, because the newspapers are sorted by machines and the inserts may have not gotten put in all of the newspapers. So you may buy 3 newspapers and you may be missing some inserts out of the newspapers. So look through them, and if you're near a cashier, just let her know, I'm just going to look through these to make sure they have the inserts before I buy them. Now, 3 inserts this past Sunday. It was a great Sunday to buy your newspapers. I hope you didn't skip buying newspapers. Now, I just have my P&G inserts. I have 10 of them already sorted out. This is my 11th one, and I just put like pages together. I do batch cut them, but I have to make sure that they line up when I batch cut them, because you don't want the coupon to be damaged when you cut them all in a pack like I do. My husband got this paper cutter for me a couple of Christmases ago. So it's just the regular slicing one. And it has the lock right there, so you don't leave it unlocked and the kids get into it and cut themselves, because this thing will cut you. I've cut my thumbs with it before. So I just, with the P&G, I just put it face down and slice it at the seam, at the binding right here, to get the 2 pages apart. You have to do it kind of quickly, because if you do it slowly, it will push sideways and you'll ruin whatever's on the opposite side of your paper, of your coupon insert. So this one right here, it's nothing, just fold it up and it goes straight into the recycle. And then I start cutting. Now I'm going to cut just to the inside, or just outside of this line, the dashed line for this strip, and the same on this side, because I don't want to cut the coupons. I want to be able to use them, and they do not need to be cut incorrectly. So I'm going to cut just outside of that dashed line and turn it over and do the same thing with this one. Cutting it quickly so it doesn't tear. And this is what I'm left with. So I'm going to do that thing with these, the same thing with all of these pages. We only had 5 folded pieces of paper in the P&G insert, so it won't take too long. But just have to make sure that I get this lined up and slice it quickly so I don't destroy what I'm wanting to use. So I have finished slicing all of my P&G coupons. There they are right there, 11 inserts. So we have a lot of trimming down to do. Not much waste, that's a good thing. But I always batch cut my inserts like I just showed you, but then I look through them to see which ones are lining up, because all of these inserts are exactly the same. They all have the same exact coupons in these P&G inserts that I have, but they're not printed the same. Some of them have a thick white strip, some of them have a really thin white strip, and then some of them have just kind of like in the middle. So the way it's printed is going to kick each coupon lower or higher if you try to cut them all together. So I just look through them and find the ones that have the same type of strip at the top, the same size strip at the top, and I stagger them like this. Very sharp scissors. And just start trimming them down. And these are for Tide and Bounce, so that's laundry. I have my big black coupon binder that's for non-food, so I look in the laundry division and put it right in there. So I'll actually, once I finish cutting all these off the top, then I'll put them all in there, because right here this is only 4 sheets. But when I get all 11 cut, I'll just have them, all the like ones together, put right in there, slide them right in there together. And it's important to make sure they line up, because you just don't want to cut the top of one off, or definitely not want to cut the barcode any. But if you accidentally mess up the expiration date, if you hack the expiration date off of one of these coupons, the store may not accept it, even though the register will pick up saying this coupon is expired. But you need to stay organized and stay on top of it. These inserts come out, usually there's 1 or 2 each week, so it's important to stay on top of it and not to let it pile up. Personal experience speaking right here. And stay organized. These coupon binders help me to stay organized, so I know what I have and I know what's expiring. Halloween is coming up. Let's see, October 31st is the last day of the month. That's Halloween, and that is on Friday. So on that following Saturday, maybe Friday night or Saturday morning, I will go through both my binders and pull out all of the coupons that have expired on 10/31, because most of them do, especially the P&G coupons that expire at the end of the month. And that is very convenient, just to have that one expiration date that you're looking for, instead of having like Red Plum coupons may have expired the 26th and the other ones expire the 24th. So it's easy just to look through. I see several that are expiring 10/31 just by glancing. So keep your coupon binder organized. But anyway, these Red Plum ones, I'm going to trim those down. These P&Gs that you just saw me slice, I'm going to trim those down. And then my Smart Source, I'm going to sort them out just like I just did. And they're all going to go in my binders within, today and tomorrow, because it takes a while. If you buy 10 or 11 coupon inserts, 10 or 11 newspapers to get your coupon inserts, that is a lot of work right here. But I wouldn't trade the binder method for anything. So that is just my advice, to stay organized and batch cut, but be careful you're getting them lined up. And get you one of these slicers. It's very quick. It's really easy. Before I had one of these, we would just cut the coupon inserts individually. That takes time, but this makes it very quick. It says Swingline brand. I'm not sure what other brands there are available. Look at Office Max or Office Depot or Staples and you'll get you one. So once you get your coupons all cut out of your inserts, you can sit around in a circle on, this is our den floor right here, plenty of room for me to get my coupon inserts spread out and sliced. Sit around on the floor with your kiddos and get them to help you cut these down, and just stress the importance of cutting on the lines. And sometimes I'll let my children batch cut. Some of them just don't prefer to batch cut the coupons. And have a relative that's 8 years old, and he's been over here helping us. So any of the children can be taught how to cut them correctly, and my children are 19, 14, and 11, and they benefit from my use of coupons. We get to have a lot more stuff on our shelves. We don't run out of anything. So it's a good thing to teach them how to help you, and it helps you. It's less time that you have to sit and get these cut out and trimmed down and then filed in the binder. My middle child that's 14, she will go through the my binders and pull out the ones that have expired, give her the date, and of course anything before that needs to come out and get recycled. So it is a big job, but many hands make light work. So enlist your children and your husband, or if you're a man and you coupon, enlist your wife to help, because they're going to be benefiting from your couponing quests just as you are. Very fun. Stay organized and stay on top of it. Don't let the inserts pile up from week to week to week. Happy clipping.